sign.
Thanks for doing this for me before the interview, Dave. I could not figure out how to... What is it that you're doing? Alright. That's Poet Dave. Oh, I gotta unlock the... Oh, it's unlocked.
He's conforming.
Oh, don't lock the keys in the car. It's a good man. You knew what I was gonna do!
So I'm sitting here with Dave Landsberg on 15th Street, Washington Avenue in Miami. Dave Landsberg is a good friend of mine, and he's also one of the funniest poets you will ever hear. How you doing, Dave? Alright. So, Dave, you come from Chicago, right? Word. So, what's it like living in Miami Beach? How is this affecting your writing?
Well, Miami's a lot different than Chicago.
Like how?
Well, it's not the Midwest. The Midwest people are nice.
You don't think they're nice down here?
People are nice when they have to be, but they're not nice all the time. Because in the Midwest, people invite you in your house. I mean, like, I don't know how many times I've seen somebody like pull over on the side of the road, car broken, everybody just driving past them. Yeah, no, people don't do that down here. But like, I don't know, like, and as far as like affecting my writing, I think it sort of made me appreciate like weird things, like target.
What do you mean? When you say this,
Well, like you can see like a dude walking down the street who's like from like Croatia. And he's wearing like man capri and like a deep V-neck t-shirt with like talking to someone in like French. Like that doesn't make any sense.
so do we see these figures in your poetry?
I don't know. I mean, I think at times like they sort of bring maybe not specific individuals up, but like that sort of feeling of like weirdness.
So one thing when I notice when I'm down here, because I'm from Massachusetts, I notice the complete excess. No way.
Yeah, people show their money here. I mean,
There it is.
this is a perfect example. People just show off their money. I mean, like, there's excess everywhere in any major city, you know. But in here, it's pretty much out in the open. There's a lot more sort of like flashiness going on right here. And I mean, like, I've written a couple poems, I guess, about sort of excess and how that can work. They're inspired by Miami, but not necessarily focused on Miami.
What is it about excess that would make you want to write a poem about it?
I mean, like, everything... that's a good question. I think it's just sort of a matter of, like, how much is enough, you know? Like, how much do you really need to live? Like, how much do you really need to be happy, to have a career, to fall in love, to thrill yourself even? Like how much adventure is necessary in order to feel adventurous? You know, like, I feel like people take things too far here. You know, I mean, you could say America or I mean, people just take things really far all the time, but that's sort of like how you're supposed to do it, you know?
So is that why you wrote a poem about Motley Crue?
I guess. I think, like, I came down here my first year living here, and I read a book. It was about Motley Crue. It was like about their sort of, you know, their life story, or their band story. And like one of the, like each could remember the band wrote chapters. So you got like, you know, Nikki Sixx would write one thing, Vince Neil would write the other thing. So I was reading that as I was down here. And like another thing that went into like the creation of that poem was being on Collins Avenue. It's 4 in the morning, a little bit further north of here, and like nobody was around. And I don't know, like if you have the same urge or if it's ever struck you, but like if you're on like a really well lit road and there's nobody there, you just want to fucking drive as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And like it reminded me of how Vince Neil, the lead singer of Motley Crue, was in like a Lamborghini. He crashed into a fucking tree and he killed the guy next to him. Like, you know, like not crippling physically, but like mentally. Like, how could you get on with your life if you know you just killed when you were drunk, when you were driving? I mean, how can you get over that? Like this dude who was just sitting next to you, dead. He's never gonna come back because you had a Lamborghini and you wanted to drink and you didn't give a fuck. self-explanatory title. This is the Motley Crue poem. Because it's the world's most ridiculous and notorious Motley Crue turns of Rima, a poem you wish was about Guns N' Roses, a poem aspiring to get banned for life from Edmonton, Canada, a poem about your mom and clashing Isa jumpers and blouses, a poem twisting out of its Sergio Valentes onto the air mattress. It's where the tersets are held together by Aquanet ropes. In this poem they wear tight pants, but it is not even a little bit embarrassed. This poem has never died for 5 minutes, maimed anyone in a Lamborghini, but the poem has raced down a once busy 4 a.m. avenue and felt madness in the oasis of a car, seeing visions of terrible origami. This poem is locked in your frontal lobe's rotating drum set. Fine, the poem apologizes. I'm not about your mom, unless she's a groupie, and in that case, bless her and her autographed chest. This poem needs more heavy metal umlauts, bologna sandwich, Ray-Bans, In-N-Out burger, oh resplendent goddess of excess, jump up and down with your crimped hair and side pony as this poem peels burnouts in the parking lot of a boarded up Kmart. Motley Crue poem, Houdini out of your handcuffs, break out of your form. Begin again with a police car siren chasing your cracked window, cigarette smoke, puff puff Italian V8 locomotive. Become a poem for all runaways when you disconnect from Earth off the LA Barrios railroad track hill. Become a poem for the poets throwing their notepads through hotel windows. Whoa, yeah, baby. This poem is called Oh, Brendan Fraser. With your swashbuckler's jawline and your 3 R's, like hooks in your pegboard garage wall, outfitted with a cutlass-lined lawnmower for the summer and a dragon's breath snowblower for the winter. Oh, Brendan Fraser. Like an ancient rope bridge, spliced down the middle, broken like how your nose should be at all times. What do you think you're doing wearing linen? Your fingers are finger guns, bang, click, thumb, bang, shooting time-traveling time capsule bullets to the Cretaceous. Hello, dinosaur. Meet Mr. Fraser. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dinosaur. Chocolate milk for everyone. My nephews dripping in chlorine, salt, and buttery liquid call your movies films. They take crayon notes in the dark of the theater, draw your torso in a yellow-green center, inscribing each R with wonder akin only to imagining Jesus spelunking in the Batcave. Oh, Brendan Fraser, are you 3D in real life? Or are you an animation cell? Flipping 24 frames per sec down Rodeo Drive in a station wagon. The kids and the wife layered underneath. You love your wife. You love your movie's wives. You've been telling us for years that you really, really, really hate mummies, but no one listens to your cries because we love you for fighting them. There is no tender unraveling of the 7 shrouds, caressing of aloe vera, or rejuvenating skin therapy formula on their ancient wrinkles. There are bullets. You killed deader. So when I see the casket at this funeral, and imagine with X-ray vision to the formaldehyde Tutankhamun within, glistening under his White Sox cap, which hides the surgery stitches along the latitude of his brain, a brain like the Library of Alexandria on a summer Sunday. I almost think I see you, in the picture-laden corner of the service, sharpening a machete with your teeth among the chrysanthemums, ready to put everything in its place until it stays there forever, like Brendan Fraser was born.